Hi students, very good morning. You all are very warmly welcome for this online session. Dear students, already I have uploaded one poem and the exercise of this poem. Okay, you have to see this both the videos to for your better understanding. Yes, now today we are going to start with the lesson number second from the unit test 1.2. Who is the greatest? What is the name of this? Who is the greatest? Yes. Emperor Akbar or Akbar the Great is known as one of the greatest ruler in the world. Not just because he had a vast empire, a very strong army, untold wealth, but because he was a good human being. See, Emperor Akbar or Akbar, he was the great. Yes, and he was known as one of the greatest ruler in the world. This Emperor Akbar, he was the great and he was known as the greatest ruler in the world. Why was he like that? See, it is not like that because he had a vast empire, very strong army, untold wealth, because he was a good human being. Why he was greatest ruler in the world? Because he was a good human being. He cared for all his subject and he used to care which was his duties, which was his all the subjects. He had great respect for scholars, writers, poet and artists belonging to different religion. And see, he was taking care of his all the duties. Even he was giving respect to whom, dear students? Scholars, yes, writers, poets, artists. Those they were belonging from different religion. Yes, he was a patron of art and culture, and even he was a patron of art and culture. He also used to like art and culture. The 9 gems of Navaratnas in his court were famous. And what was famous in his court? The 9 gems means what? The Navaratnas were famous in his court. Many people believe that of these 9 gems, Birbal was the closest to the emperor's heart. And what the people used to believe, the many people, they used to believe that these 9 gems, yes, and Birbal was there in the Akbar's kingdom. He was the closest the emperor's heart. Yes. Akbar loved to pose interesting questions or problems in his court. What Akbar used to do? Akbar loved to pose interesting questions. Yes, to raise interesting questions or problems in his court. And Birbal never failed to come up with an interesting answers. And Birbal was having always an interesting answers on the questions of Akbar. Yes, and Emperor Akbar here we are talking about. Now, dear students, let's go to the next paragraph. We don't know whether all the Akbar and Birbal stories that we hear today have any basic in history. See, that they are telling here we don't know. Yes, that rather the Akbar and Birbal stories we have heard so many stories. Yes, do they have any historical base? Yes, they have been handed down over generations mainly by word of mouth, and this comes under, we can say, the oral sources of history. That the oral means by mouth publicity is there. These are the stories are said by one person to another person, but it was not having any historical base. Here are two of them, and now see, we are going to understand. One day the emperor entered the court with a very serious expression on his face. And what had happened one day? Emperor Akbar, the court was there. In his court, he entered the court. How? With very serious expression on his face. He was serious. Maybe he had some problem. Let's understand. As soon as he was seated, he said, I have a question for all of you. and see, he was having serious expression on his face. And when he settled down, when he seated on his throne, he asked one question to all that, and he told, I have a one question for all of you. Yes, what should be the punishment for someone who pulls my mustache? See, very interested question he has asked. Mustache, do you know, students, which are comes on the lips gents has? Yes, this he is telling, he told that what was the question, that his mustache had pulled by someone, and what punishment should give to that person, he was asking in the court. Understood what was the question? The court was stunned. Pull the emperor's mustache, it was unheard of, and all were surprised. Means that is not a serious question actually, pulling mustache and give any punishment. So the court, the stunned, they were now discussing in themselves, what is this question, it was unheard of. Okay, now next, flog him, give him 50 lashes of whip, explained one nobleman. What one nobleman said? See, flog him, okay, give him 50 lashes of whip. Then the nobleman is telling which punishment should give to that person. That's not in him. Put him in a jail without food and water, said another. And another man what said? One said that flog him, yes, give him 50 lashes of whip. Then another is telling that is not enough. Put him in the jail, okay, and don't give him food and water. Yes. Now next, wipe him, beat him, hang him, cut off his offending hands. The agented courtiers began to cry out. Only Birbal was silent, he was even smiling a little. See, one of that man told that wipe him, yes, beat him, wipe him, beat him, hang him, cut off his hands, yes. The agitated courtiers began to cry out. Yes, only see the all the courtiers, they were in tension. Only Birbal, he was silent and he was smiling a little. What do you say, Birbal? What is your opinion? Now the question has came to Birbal, and king asked, what's your opinion? Yes. In my opinion, O giver of peace to the world, the offender should be given his favorite sweetmeats. See, nice, he has told. What was the opinion of Birbal? O giver of peace of the world, he is telling, the lines are told to whom? King. The offender should be given his favorite sweetmeats. Then Birbal is telling that who has pulled your mustache, give him a favorite sweetmeats. Raja Birbal, are you out of your mind? And Raja Birbal was got little bit anger. He told that, are you out of your mind? You're not thinking anything. Give sweetmeats for such a grave offense? Then king is asking, what are you telling to give me a sweetmeats? The courtiers began to say, and who are telling this? The courtiers. Birmal smiled and offered an explanation. Yes, who would be so bold as to pull the emperor's mustache? Only his own grandson. See how clever is Birbal. Yes, the king. See, the king only understood how no, Birbal is very much clever, that, and Birbal understood who will pull the emperor's mustache. No old man can pull, no serious man can pull, only who can pull the mustache, his only grandson only can pull the mustache of the king. Yes. When Akbar heard this, that is exactly what had happened in the morning. And see what the opinion was given by Akbar, Birbal, it was just had happened. Yes. And Akbar understood, Akbar heard that what Birbal was telling. And see, When Akbar heard this, he burst out laughing because that exactly what had happened in the morning, and Akbar started to laugh because the same had happened in the morning. On another occasions, Akbar was relaxing with some of his courtiers, and another is what the Akbar, he was no relaxing. He understood that no, he has given that why should give sweetmeats to him, because he who will pull that. Akbar understood, Birbal understood that only grandson can pull the mustache of king. A few of them thought this was a good opportunity to shower praise on the emperor and get some favors from him. They began to compete with each other and praising Akbar. See, and some courtiers were there. What they thought, if we give any suggestions, if you give any thoughts to the king, it will be a good opportunity to praise from the emperor, yes, and get some favors from him. And what they have started, they began to compete with each other praising Akbar. You are the greatest of the king. Yes, what they have started praising, you are the greatest of the kings. You are the greatest of the kings of emperor that ever lived on the earth. And what people started to say, you are the only on the earth who is the greatest. Yes, none of the king is like you. Now let's go on the next. You are the greatest of all the people in heaven or earth. Now see, the courtiers are telling, you are the greatest of all people in heaven, on the and earth. You are as great as God Almighty. See, the courtiers are telling, you are how great as good Almighty. You are greater than the God Almighty. See, they are telling to the king, these are all the sentences. Now Akbar was no fool. He did not care for false praise. But Akbar understood it very well that, and he was not fool. Yes? Now he stopped the courtiers and asked, do you all believe so? Yes, and he has stopped to the courtiers and he asked, do you all believe so? Yes, they answered in one voice. And all they have told, yes, we believe on you. All right, then prove it to me. See, and the king has asked, yes, if you believe, prove it to me. Tell me at least one thing that I can do, but God Almighty will not be able to do. Yes, and see, the courtiers are telling you are like as good, no, Almighty. So the king has asked question. Yes, do you, trust it? Do you believe it? So they all told yes. So they are telling. King asked, tell me at least one thing that God cannot do, but I can do it. Yes. Otherwise, you will all incur or royal displeasure. You have till tomorrow morning to prove it. And Akbar, Akbar has given time to the courtiers till tomorrow. You have to prove it. Yes. Akbar then left the place without another look at the courtiers. And Akbar had gone from the court. He had not seen anywhere. They were in proper fix. See, the courtiers were in the proper fix. They thought and couldn't think of any such a thing. And courtiers, those they were praising, not actually praising, they were pretending to praise the king. They thought and thought, but doesn't came anything in their mind. In the end, they went to Birbal. And when they were not able to think anything, where do they have gone? They went to Birbal. When Birbal heard their story, he told them not to worry. And when they have gone to the Birbal, Birbal said, don't worry, I will tell you something. Yes? How much time was given to them? The time was given to them was next morning. Yes? The next morning, the court was full. Everyone was curious to see what would happen next. And the time was given to them. And now the courteous turn was there to tell what king can do and God cannot do? Yes. Well, said the emperor, have you found a good answer to my question, or are you ready to leave the court forever? See, the king already told to them, no, you have to find out the answer, or if you are not no able to find out the answer, you have to leave the court forever. So king is asking the same question. Just then Birbal stepped forward and bowed low. And Birbal came. Birbal bent down. Yes. Please don't be angry with those who think you are the greatest. There's certainly at least one thing that you can do, but the God Almighty cannot. See, now Birbal is there. Birbal is telling, dear, don't get angry. Those they are thinking that you are the greatest. Yes, because the courtiers they were telling that the king was greatest. So the Birbal is telling to Akbar, don't be get angry on them. One thing is there that Almighty cannot do, but you can do. Akbar looked at Birbal thoughtfully, and what is that one thing? And Akbar looked at Birbal. Akbar thoughtfully, yes. And Akbar asked, what is that one thing? When you want to punish someone, you can banish that person. You can throw him out of our kingdom. But God's kingdom extends everywhere. The Almighty cannot banish anyone from his kingdom. See, now one thing told by Birbal to the Akbar that when you want to punish someone, means when Akbar will punish someone, you can banish that person, you can throw him out of the kingdom. King can throw anyone out of the kingdom. King can take out anyone out of his court. But in the God's kingdom, it is not like that. In the God's kingdom, extends everyone, everywhere. Yes, the Almighty cannot banish anyone from his kingdom, and God cannot take out anyone from his kingdom. Yes, Akbar's face was lit up with smile. That's why very clever Birbal, while showing how I have an advantage. Now Akbar face was lit up. Yes, he was smiling and he is telling, that's why clever Birbal. He is telling you are the clever Birbal while showing now I have an advantage. Let's see what is there next. Advantage, you have also shown that God is greater. And even Birbal also shown it to the all court that God is greater. No one is greater than the God. I believe you. Akbar was so pleased with the answer that he forgave the courtiers for their stupidity. And see, Akbar was also pleased with the answer which was given by Birbal, and he forgave all the courtiers those they have did stupidity. Yes, this was the lesson, dear students. It is no very nice lesson is given for us to understand. Yes, this lesson is very easy. I hope you have understood this lesson. See, who is the greatest 1.2. In the next video I will give you the exercise of this lesson. Thank you.